Hello, YouTubians. Let's talk history. Not just any history, we do have a perspective. And I'll come back to you on that. But first, talk a bit about perspectives. Because always, when you want to tell a story, if you want to tell someone about something that happened, you always have a perspective, don't you? There's always a point of view. And it's like having like a special pair of glasses through which you are watching the world and interpreting what you see. And I know that we always do have different perspectives. And of course, we will too. Throughout history, there is one perspective that has been used more than any other, and that is the perspective of gender. You know, most of the history have been written by men. They have been the ones writing things down. And that's why we kind of get the picture that there have only been men in history. Women have been somewhere in the background, just giving birth to children and cooking and sewing and weaving and stuff like that. And that's kind of the image we have of our history. Of course, that's not true. Women have played a very important part of history, and that's what we are going to talk about here. History with a woman's perspective, and history about women. And even though a lot of well-reputed historians have acknowledged the fact that almost all history is about wars, kings, presidents, scientists, artists, and all of them are men. Even though they acknowledge that and they say, oh, we know, we miss all of the women in the history, they don't do anything about it, do they? Even though there are quite a lot of studies being done. There's quite often a gender perspective to it, but it never reaches regular people, you know, the ones outside the universities. It rarely does. Outside the universities, and because we know that regular people that do not study history at university, they do not read PhD papers. They don't do that, people, because they read the easy to get to and the interesting books. And we read a book about world history, and it's not many women even mentioned in that. So let's change that. Let's talk about women. Women in history. Of course, I will also have perspectives to what I do and what I talk about. Anyone have to have that. My perspective, I'm very aware that it will mostly be about the Western world. And since I am Swedish, there will be quite a lot of Sweden. And even not the entire country of Sweden, but the little part, the little area where I live. But I'll try to be as wide as possible, and of course you are very welcome to fill in the blanks and to discuss everything. I'm really happy if you did that. I am an historian. I am an actor and a reenactor, historical reenactor, at the local museum here. So that's kind of my perspective, you know. As a reenactor, I have to focus on the women's part because I kind of am a woman. That's how it is. So this will be fun. I hope that you will fill in the blanks. I hope that you will get some kind of discussions going. It would be really nice. But please, please be decent in your comments. Just because you don't agree on something, you don't need to be mean or be impolite or hurt each other, you know? It doesn't cost you anything to say something with a smile instead of saying it in a bad way, you know? So, I really hope that you are as curious about this as I am, and that you have some curiosity to follow me in this vlog. I'm not really sure what it will become of it, you know? I'll just start it and see where we end up. I do have some plans. I have no idea whether they will become something or not. So let's just see what happens. And I will try to upload quite frequently. I would really like it if I could keep it to once a week. I can't promise anything though, because, you know, things. But I hope that you want to join me on this journey, and please comment, and yeah, you know, all of that other stuff. Hope to see you soon. Bye.